Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Pythonator, and today I'm going to be bringing you another weapon guide for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. This is some Wii U gameplay here, and today's weapon guide is going to be about the Scar H. And the Scar H has been in previous games. It was the Scar L and MW3. It was one of those lame excuse guns that they just gave a different name just to make it seem like it's a completely different gun because, you know, nothing's different about that game. So, and then it was the Scar H variant was back in Modern Warfare 2, and it was a very good gun in that game as well. And in Black Ops 2, it's not as good. It's still a good gun, but I think just in comparison to some of the other guns, it's not quite as good because when you look at, there's a few guns you compare each gun to, because obviously you can't really do a side-by-side comparison of, like, say, the crossbow to an assault rifle. You can't really do that. So, anyways, biggest thing you guys are probably going to want to know how much damage it does. It does 45 to 24 damage, so this puts it in the 3 to 5 hit kill boat, and this compares it the most to the MTAR and the AN-94, because those are the other automatic assault rifles that have a 3 to 5 hit kill as well. Also, it reloads in about 2.3 seconds, and you can reload cancel it quite effectively right when the magazine is entered. So, you can shave, I think, like a whole second off the reload if you do it that way. But if you do it the whole reload, it's 2.3 seconds, and then it's about 3 seconds if it's empty and you don't reload cancel, and you have to cock back the lever or the mechanism or whatever it uses, and that does it. So, the recoil, it's got a bit more recoil in this game than it did in MW3 or in MW2, but it's still pretty manageable. It's pretty predictable. It goes up and to the right mostly. It can kind of throw you off a bit, but it's alright. So, it also has a very low rate of fire at 625 rounds per minute, as opposed to the MTAR's 750, and then the AN-94's, what would you call it? I'll call it the 750 hybrid. So that's quite slow. It's more like 650 if you, I guess, throw in all the numbers. But it starts off at. I'll get into that. I'll get into it when I review the AN-94. But really, the only reason why you really want to use this over the other guns is because of its range. Its range is really long. Like I said, it's not the gun damage, like based on shots to kills, the same, but the damage, like the numbers, is actually 45 to 24 instead of the MTAR has like 35 to 24, and the A94 I believe has 40 to 24. So and then plus it has a longer actually range itself. So when it does start to drop off, basically what the higher damage means is when it starts to drop off, it's going to take longer for it to be a 5-shot kill or a 4-shot kill for that matter. But even the range itself is really long. Because, yeah, like I said, the only reason you really want to use this is because of the range. Because it has a long range, but, the other guns have faster time to kill at close range, faster time to kill technically at long range, but it's in the middle. It's in between where the Scar H really shines. And plus it's got, like, that 30-round mag instead of the 20-round mag, so you can, I guess, spray a bit, I suppose. But based on assault rifles, this is probably the worst assault rifle at close range. Besides the semi-autos, and even then the semi-autos, you can kill in 2 shots, right? So, because it's got a really slow rate of fire, average hip fire, blah, blah, blah. So, where are you going to want to use this sniper rifle, jeez, assault rifle? Probably you're going to want to use this on medium to medium-large maps. A couple of maps that it really works on well for me are Drone, even not Hijacked. Hijacked is if you guard the flag from like those head glitch points on each side, it's pretty good for that. But people are pretty knowledgeable about those spots now, so it's not that huge of a deal. So yeah, Drone, a couple spots on Hijacked. Yemen, it's quite good on. You're gonna want to use those kind of maps because, like I said, the recoil, it's not good for incredibly long range, but that medium long range, and that's especially where the range starts to sort of drop off, that'll really be good for you there. So what attachments would I recommend? I'd say use the quick draw handle. That's really the only attachment I would highly recommend. And then the suppressor's pretty good too, because since it has the longest range, it's a lot easier to, it doesn't take as much of a penalty, let's say. Well, it takes more of a penalty technically, but it's not going to be as bad. So, yeah, guys, thanks for watching this, and, so, in conclusion, the Scar H, average gun. I'll say it's a pretty average gun. And, next episode, I don't know, leave it down in the comments what you want it to be, and, we'll see you guys later. Peace.